Larry Goldsmith. Such a little thing. Such a little thing. Larry Goldsmith.
I am so happy to be here. Actually, I'm happy to be anywhere. Because just recently, I had surgery. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, I love injecting the word surgery into a conversation because the people you're talking to go through a whole gamut of emotions. Oh, hi, how's it going? Surgery? Oh. They don't know how to do it because, to be honest, the word surgery can be anything from a quadruple bypass to extracting a sliver. You just don't know. And I would love to be standing here saying my surgery saved my life. But I can't. Because I had surgery on my pinky finger. Let me take you back to the incident. I was working diligently on my honey-do list. Boy, if it was that easy to make it shorter. And I found an item that I could work on, where the option was I could pay a professional lots of money to get it done, or I could watch a YouTube video and do it myself. You know the videos, expertly edited, so that it looks like the job will only take you 20 minutes. Somewhere around the 4th hour, I finally got to this part where I could put it all back together. And I got to a step where the part didn't quite fit. Now, I knew I had a tool back in the garage that could help. It's 4 hours. I didn't want to go get it. I did have a tool that could work if I jammed it in and started. Oh, I pinched my finger. I did the manly triage. No blood, don't need duct tape. But it was swelling. But I could finish the job. And I am proud to say that thing is working. Working. It makes a funny noise every once in a while, but it's working. But the finger was still swollen. And I don't know about you, but every time I get an injury, no matter how small, no matter where it is, whatever task you do afterwards, you injure it again. Raking leaves. Ow! Taking out the garbage. Ow, ow, ow! Changing the channel. Ow, why? I decided to go to the doctor. Doctor takes one look at it and says, "Ew, what is that?" I don't know about you, but that's the last thing I want my doctor to say. Actually, the last thing I want him to say is, "Ew, you're going to lose that finger." He didn't say that, but he agreed that there was something inside it possibly. So he looked me in the eye and said, "Let me grab a scalpel." Whoa! New number one. He grabbed the scalpel, and now let me tell you, I came out of the doctor's office like this, which was really fun going back to the office. You're typing away, and this thing kept hitting the shift key. No, Steve, I wasn't yelling at you through IM. It was the finger. I apologize. Doctor sends me to a specialist. A specialist for just a little thing. Now, he was a hand doctor, and he was part of a sports medicine practice. I walk into the waiting room. There are guys standing there, arms covered with bandages, or in different disarrays, sharing stories about falling off a roof on a job, in a motorcycle accident, and the receptionist says, "Mr. Goldsmith, what are you here to see the doctor for?" I got a boo-boo on my pee-pee. You can't make that sound manly. So the nurse takes me back and starts asking me questions about medical history. Do you have high blood pressure, heart disease, anything like that? And I'm thinking, it's a finger. Now, if you had asked me, do I have a family history of injuries to a finger? Well, yeah, my dad, working on his honey-do list, he picked the wrong tool and he lost the tip of one of his fingers, and his father before him. So the Goldsmiths have trouble with digits. But they x-rayed it. They did all sorts of tests on it. And the specialist came in and he looked at it and said, well, Mr. Goldsmith, what you've done is you've pinched a blood vessel. And it's created a bad cluster, and it'll continue to swell and bleed until we go in and pull it out through surgery. Great. Are you sure? Couldn't we maybe inject it with some therapy? Get it back to being a normal member of blood society? No, Mr. Goldsmith. Wait. Let's go old school. Can I get a leech? Put it on there? No, Mr. Goldsmith. Surgery. Morning of surgery, I'm laying down. I've got an IV in this hand to make me sleepy. I've got an IV in this hand to make it numb. I got a cuff on my arm to regulate the blood. And people are roaming all around me, and I'm thinking, why didn't I pay a professional? But while I was lying there, it was nice to remember all those faces, people who were friends, co-workers, family, all concerned for my well-being for just a little thing. Mr. Conklin.